Alive what? I'm alive, that's true. A few days ago, I don't even know when I last made my live. I have to go back and check. Kind of glad Noah's watching at the moment. Oh, but no, I'm kind of done kind of quietly because it is literally 4:44 a.m. Exactly 4:44 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And whenever last live, we said that we went live and then we said, all right, we're get at least 2 bags of trash, get the dishwasher started, and get all the food put away that is like around the house. Well, we are just getting we got 1 bag of trash out. Well, 1.5. We kind of combined one, but that's because we let it sit there for days and there were gnats. So anyway, anywho, oh, I'm tired. Listen, I'm more tired than I thought it was. Now that I'm talking, I guess my brain just needed to talk some ish out. But yeah, essentially, I was gonna title this live. Oh, apparently we're reconnecting. Oh, you know what? We're using the hotspot over here. We're using a hotspot from local library. Where is it? What do we do with it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Teeth feel gross right now, but at the same time, we just brushed them a little while ago. I think it's because we probably haven't drank enough water. Ooh. Anyhoozle, I couldn't figure out if I was procrastinating on doing the cleaning because I didn't want to make a live, or if I was procrastinating on making a live or giving myself an excuse to procrastinate on the live by not doing the cleaning, or it's kind of both at the same time, you know? So we did say a while ago that we would post. Oh my goodness, that's more yawny, tired, sleepy. Blah. I'm feeling like in our ego about our appearance, like you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna flip this around, so this way. That way we won't see what we look like, or if there's anyone watching right now. Anyone, or we know. But we're kind of getting self-conscious about if someone randomly popped in because everything is a bit chaotic in our surroundings and our brain right now. What are we looking for? The hot spot. The hot spot. The hot spot. Seriously, where is it? We had it right over here. Oh, there it is. You just gotta calm, relax yourself. If you ever lose something, you know that it's probably within your vicinity. If you'll calm down the anxiety, and I know it's easier said than done, but it does help. Anywho, we just kind of want to document this because it's a little ridiculous. So yeah, this is the setup here. I'm 5'6". This is like as, and the corner here, it's like you can't even reach. There's no way. Like, and if I had a stool, maybe I could reach up there, right? But like, why build cabinets that require a stool, all right? And like, well, they think, well, maybe it's built for like a taller man, right? Well, my father built this, or at least remodeled this kitchen, and this entire apartment, it was his. He put in the lights and speakers, even though he forgot how they work. Oh boy, he's currently not in his body in this timeline. That's what I call DEA, not DEI, DEAD. Yeah, that's what they call that. Yeah, I know it's very cavalier, but we had a complicated relationship. I also don't see that the DEA, in the same capacity that a lot of people do. But yeah, anyway, I just put on, so I'm 5'6", right? He's about, or he was, or he is, however you look at it, everything's a present now, but whatever way you want to look at it. Anyway, these are the platform shoes. I'm not gonna put the other one on because it's broken right now. Anyway, I gotta glue them down. And these are about, yeah, what? One. That's about an inch. Yeah, one. And that's like 3. So that's about 4.5 inches or so. Oh, that makes me up about his height, right? Because he was about 6'1". So, still can barely reach, like I'm right here, right up next to the, and can barely freaking reach. This is why I didn't use the shit, and you can see it. This is why I was gonna call it the space beneath the dust within, or whatever the fuck I was gonna call it, the space below the dust. This live, and then it like refreshed on me, and I just didn't feel like, oh, I definitely felt like I did. What even anything at that point? Yeah, those are completely rusted. We gotta deal with that. The other thing that's annoying about this is you can't take these out without like having to take off the entire freaking doors and put them back on. Like, these are the most diabolically installed and of course, and they're right over the stove. Like, why not put them right here? Where you could easier access them, and they wouldn't be above the heat source, which has no fan above it, by the way. So the grease has just built up. And yeah, it's like, what is the point here? And then this, he bought the wrong size. I didn't even realize until like a year later, because I had it like flipped. But like, this is too wide. This was slightly too wide for this area. So I had to like push this. That's why it's like pushed up and not fully against the wall, because that is not fully off the wall. This was part of the counter, but I had to move it or else I couldn't even have it straight at all. Anyway, I was trying to tap into his spirit and be like, Father, Dad. His name, which I'm not going to say, because I don't want to dox myself in any way by saying I give her my names right now. But I said it in my head. I'm like, why did you install these or leave these like this when you lived here? And he was just like, because I hated myself in my lifetime. I wanted to inconvenience myself. I didn't feel like I deserved to feel comfortable. They aesthetically looked nice enough, and I said, that's good for me because comfortability is not a priority as long as it kind of works. And yeah, okay. That kind of checks out. And they are aesthetically alright if you wanted to clean them. You know, if I were to have kept them clean, they're not terrible. Of course, they're difficult to clean because, right, we can't take out, now that we've left it like this, we can't take this out without having to redo the whole freaking thing. Of course, this is not the worst problem in the world, right? Of course, you know, our president literally threatened to genocide an entire fucking nation's population. And then apparently backed down on it, but like only for 2 weeks and conceded to a lot of things. Apparently, I don't know what the frick is going on. The world is nuts. I think I chose this timeline though. That seems pretty crazy to do such a thing, right? Because why would you want to be here? Price of eggs are too dang high, even when they're going down lower. Oh man. And you never know. It says free range. It says cage free. It says take a shot of green juice up the ass. It says so many things and you never know. It says look at my farm. They show you the farm, but it's not really the farm. It's just a tiny little portion of the farm. All the rest of the chickens are inside the coop all crunched up together because the tiny little portion that they show you is the fucking like corner of the farm where the 1 or 2 stragglers got outside. Anyway, yes, I'm calling you out, Vital Farms. It's fucking bullshit. $13, $12 eggs for that bullshit. Ridiculous, man. Support your local farmers if you can. Oh, like the actual local ones that you know are local. One farmers market. The ones you know are local. Oh my goodness. Oh. You can actually verify their practices. You know, you can walk up to the farm yourself. Or they post it all online, not that just this snippet just to make themselves look good. It's pissing me off. Vital Farms that when I find that out that's what they're doing, and they're the most expensive ones too. Like, anyway, so look at this. That's the clean. Look how shiny that is. That hasn't been touched since 2020. Oh yeah. Maybe even before. Maybe 2019, because a lot of those things that I just took out expired in 2020. Oh my god, let's see if we can get these off even without breaking the glass. Okay. This might be difficult. Alright. We're gonna have, I think what we'll do is put some close to boiling water, but not quite up there. And melt it. Okay. Oh. I bet I was just looking. I wish you could just like pause doing the live because I don't really want to like come back. Oh, but then again, I also don't feel like talking anymore right now. Okay, I guess we will come back. But anyway, all this to say, I think, yeah, I just want to show you how diabolically annoying this setup is. And yes, it's not the worst thing in the world, but we still have a right to be annoyed by it. There are many issues in the world, that we have a right to be annoyed or, frankly, peeved and enraged about. Um, this is not an enraging one. This is just annoying. But yeah, fucking A. We are realizing, we've been getting these messages about how certain things, whether that be money, career, or, just success in certain ways, love. What is love? Seriously, what the fuck is love? What do we even, like, that is such a vague concept. It's essentially, but like, an umbrella term for every emotion that is not hate or indifference. Like, that, like, it's not, and people are like, okay, yeah, well, lust isn't love. Okay, but like, I mean, and it's not, I feel like it has to be like a combination maybe of multiple emotions. I don't fucking know. But it's just, it doesn't have one step meaning. At least like with hate, there's like the implication that you're gonna care to do something about that hate, like versus indifference is different than hate. Like not caring at all. Neutrality is different. Like there is no implication that it's like you may or may not do something about it because you don't care. Uh, versus love is like some people have the implication that you're going to do something about it, but then other people don't feel that implication when it comes to what love means. And it's like, then what the fuck does this word actually mean? And maybe that's just like my autistic Amelia Bedelia brain that needs like a um a literal definition for things, but like literally. But like come on. People, we don't have like at least in like ancient Greek and stuff like, I feel like there's other languages like this too, but they had like, different forms of love, like agape versus the other ones that I can't remember the names of now, but agape is like God type love, and then there's like romantic love and sexual love and familial love and blah 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 blah, which we also have like terminology for, but we don't specify by like a separate word. So people just say, "Oh, I love," and you have no idea what that means. No idea unless you individually break it down. And even when, like, honestly, I don't even think I broke it down enough. I think maybe I was too afraid to really break it down, or like didn't want to press the person I also loved them, and saw that it was stressing them out or something. Like, I don't know, but it's like, what does that mean when you say those words? What do you mean by that? Like, what are you saying? What are you trying to convey with that message? Why I don't say it as much anymore, because I used to, at first I didn't say it because I didn't fully believe that I could, I was traumatized and bullshit, feeling like I didn't feel like I was worthy of it, or didn't feel like I had capacity or whatever. But then I didn't say it, not then I said it more, decided, I gotta just let go of that, just save for friends and everything. Now I'm like, I want to be more specific. I care about you. I appreciate you. Like, I am intrigued by you. I want to
see you grow in a healthy way and will do things to foster that. I will be there for you. I'm interested in being a friend to you, as in I will, be a shoulder to cry on, and also be interested in what you've got going on, and also, you know, go out of my way to help when it's not overwhelming to me in a capacity that is causing burnout or something, you know? But love, like what that is just some like a mystical word that like literally doesn't have like it pisses me off so much because it's like, okay, so you love him, like what do you even mean? But so he says he loves what, blah, what do they mean by that? What do people like? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm getting a little too hyped. It's like 5 in the morning. I don't want to wake up my neighbors because I'm so mad about the confusion about the word love. But yeah. Um. Oh wow! I actually have people on here now. There was no one talking before. Hello, y'all. Um. How are you, Maurice? Wait, Marcisi. I'm not sure how to say your name. But yeah, 88 at the end. How am I? I'm like irritated, but I'm not terrible. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for the, resources we do have. We got some food. We haven't been starving. We've had like community around us that have been uplifting, making sure that we are okay. So I really appreciate that. Uh, yeah. Um, we could definitely be for like more organized or just contributing to community in ways that are more cohesive. I don't know. I guess we're frustrated at ourselves and the world, but we're trying to make peace with that. Yeah. How are y'all? Eros and Thanatos are life's biggest motivators. Are those different forms of love? I feel like they are. I can't remember. I feel like Eros is the romantic one, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. Darlie 99, let me know if I'll look it up later. Potentially I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Whew. Can I take a screenshot alive? I don't know. Oh, okay. Eros. I just saw what you said. You said Eros is love and Thanatos is death. Okay. Are those gods then? They must be. I feel like I'm not sure. But anyway, Mr. Dark 17X. Hey fellas. Hello. Hello. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, I was just deciding if I was gonna hop off or not. But I think I am. Ooh, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Ooh. Sometimes I look just like taking selfies in light. That's why I like to buy cameras that don't like fully have like a filter on the, or up to date, like where there's still a blur on the light, because I like getting like the light flares and the flashes and the blur in my photography sometimes, and the newer digital cameras supposedly like take away that completely, and I'm like, I don't want that. But then at the same time, I do want the capacity to take a picture of the moon and the rest of the scenery and have it still look like the moon. That'd be cool. Why don't you clean? ASMR 1912. That's literally what we're doing. Like, thank you, mother, for telling me what I'm already doing. Yes. If you're new here, we have been developing, or we have developed, and are trying to work through our hoarding issue and kind of mentally, emotionally, spiritually figure out physically why we even did it, why it's so difficult for us. Uh, but yeah, we just were showing up there the we're gonna call this live the space between the dust or beneath the dust or below the dust, I think, because that those dust spots have not been touched since either 2020 or maybe potentially before 2020, because this is kind of some shelf-stable stuff. Let's see when this one expired. Obviously, it's not great to be wasting food. I am not. Please do as I say, not as I did. You know, and hopefully not as I won't. I won't. Can I speak? Hopefully, we will not won't do again. Yes. That is so old that you can barely even see the date, but I think that was probably 2020. Um, yeah, and is it great that we hoarded all this food and didn't eat it? Didn't even get to experience the nutrients ourselves? No. But like imagine being a billionaire and then dying. When like all the millions of you could have like given billions of dollars away and just ended world hunger in a day, but you decided to like hoard wealth to fill some sort of void that can't be filled because the void is a lack of community, but you can't gain community without redistributing your resources. It's like a catch 22, Same way I can't have a community into my house, this apartment, without letting go of these resources, some of which are still able for use, you know? Like these beans and such, which we definitely want to make. You could make bean pie. That is one of the, I don't know if it was lost or just not as used much, Black recipes for Black History Month by the one creator that I can't remember her name. I follow like a million, or subscribe, not a million, not literally a million. That's one feature that I wish they had on YouTube, but apparently just too much work. They gotta add AI to everything, but they can't add this, right? I would love it if they had a feature where you could search your own subscriptions by, you know, by by uh by name rather than just scrolling through a long list of alphabetically to the point where it doesn't even load all of them at sometimes. Uh but yeah. Anyone else, because they had the feature where they want you to subscribe to everybody, because they made an extra thing for like put a notification on if you actually want to see them. So then I've subscribed to like so many people, and now to the point where it's like I subscribe to people, and unless I like really make a point to learn their name, or like I watch them all the time, and even then sometimes takes me a minute to like fully cement their channel name or their actual name or both into my like full storage that's gonna stay with me. And so yeah, that'd be a great feature, but they don't do that. Anyway, I do want to make that recipe though. If anyone knows who I'm talking about, shout out, say her name in the comments, would be great. I can post it in the comments later if I decide to keep this public. But yeah, anyway, I think we will go for now, and we will post either later today or tomorrow, regardless of whether or not we have gotten the dishwasher started and the 2 bags of trash out, because realize that is not helping our procrastination to just have another thing that we're procrastinating on, hence the live. And also the cleaning. It's not like we weren't doing anything the past few days, you know. We made sandwiches for our friends with their food and our creativity. We made ourselves food several times. We worked out at the gym. We made a little bit of money. We did some art. We walked in the sunshine. We went swimming for a bit. We talked to people. We volunteered for the uh, happy hour recreation committee, um, or on the recreation committee at the happy hour doing the community surveys. What else did we do this week? Had a lot of anxiety about our emotional, spiritual state, physical state, and the world. And yeah, and whether we're experiencing intuition or limerence or both on different things. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much it. I feel like there's more, but yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But anyway, oh, we made juice smoothies. Um, had a juice smoothie party, like with our friend neighbors. Mm, parties, three of us, but we had three in a row rounds of different types of smoothies, so that was fun. Uh, and healthy, good nutrients. Yeah, that's all we can think of right now. But yeah, it's not like we just sat and stared at the wall. And but if you did sat and stare at the wall for the past 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, whatever the fuck days, maybe get yourself up, drink some water, take it easy though. Don't get up too quickly. Don't shame yourself for staying rotting away for however long it's been, couple hours a day. We all have times, you know. I've been saying sometimes seems like you're sitting in shit, sitting in your own shit. Maybe you are sitting in some shit, but you know what? If you let yourself just feel it and then grow and expand, maybe you're also in a potential garden. Garden needs shit to help it grow. Fertilizer, bitch. You know? Anyway, I would love some feedback. So anyone that is watching that is, you know, getting anything out of watching me or these lives or anything, feel free to comment. I was gonna thank everybody for 69 subscribers. Then we got to 70. So thank you for both 69 and 7. You know what? That's both. That's me. That's two mean numbers in one. Okay. Congrats. 69 plus 70. 6, 7 plus 69. You know what I mean? 6, 7 is like the most like of our times meme because it's so deep fried. It's like it's from a rap song that means like a murder code and then got distorted to be related to some guy who plays basketball's height, and then it just like became into like meaningless but also meaning something, but kind of not at the same, like meaning, you know, but you don't know, but you do know, but you don't, but do you, but don't, but you don't. You know, it's like it's so many levels of like having to know but also not have. It's like, what is this timeline? You know what I'm saying? Like it's glitching. Anyway, thank you for anyone who subscribes, and would love people to tell me why or anything, you know? Love to hear is kind of the point of expressing myself, really, is for myself, you know, to organize my brain and also unmask and document my life, but also to build a community that's truthful, genuine, and cares what we all have to say. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, there's my fridge. One person still watching. Whoever's still watching, let me know who you are before I go. You got 1 minute, and then I'm shutting it off. Oh, say what's up. Say peace out. Or don't, but like it'd be cool if you did. Why are you lurking? Why do people lurk on lives if they're not gonna say anything? I mean, I get not liking if you don't know if you like it yet, but like I don't feel like giving me one comment at the end is gonna, it's not like I'm gonna be super boosted and then stay on. I just want to know who's here, you know? What's your intention? Why are you here? It's a pretty sticker. That's why I put all these stickers up here, because I was gonna throw out this sticker thing, but I didn't want to waste them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put them up here, and it's great because you can still put magnets over the stickers, right? And it doesn't affect the stickers. In fact, it actually helps stick them on even more. Some of them probably just need a little extra stickiness because they weren't. They were a little unstuck. Okay, well, I guess whoever is still here is not wanting to say what's up. So I don't really appreciate that energy, you know. So I'm definitely gonna go. But yeah, I appreciate it more if you let me know like why you are in my energy, you know. I don't have misrepresented intentions. But anyway, I'm trying to get the shine how it was like red before. Oh, there we go. I think it's me actually. Yeah, it's my shirt that it's, I think, or my bra, I guess. Anyway. Alright, peace out, y'all. Good morning, good night, wherever you are. We'll see people later.